Hi, it's Gab, and I'm here with my special guest reviewer today, my colleague, my friend, James.
James Paul Moore.
James Paul Moore, if you want to look him up on IMDb. And James has been also attending the Toronto International Film Festival, and we both got to see the same movie called Everything Must Go. And James, why don't you tell people what that's about?
Well, it stars Will Ferrell, and it's a dramedy.
I'd say so.
And his character's pretty much having the worst day anyone could have.
Pretty much.
Starts off, he loses his job, he comes home, and all his stuff, everything he owns, is on his front lawn of this house that he has with his wife.
Right.
And she's changed all the locks and changed the codes to the garage, so he can't get into the house. Leaves a note, pretty much just kicking him out.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So he goes.
So all his stuff is on the front lawn.
And he's an alcoholic too.
Oh yeah, by the way.
Yeah. So he's drunk a lot of the movie.
This has probably been coming in his life leading up to this day, but we start on that day.
Yeah. And then he makes some friends. He lives on his lawn for I think it was 5 days.
Yeah.
Because there's a law where
you can have a yard sale for 5
consecutive days. So his cop friend tells him that, so he doesn't get booted, and then things.
Yeah, I don't think he planned it to be a yard sale, but it sort of turns into
First he
slowly
said he wasn't going to sell.
He was in denial.
Yeah, but he makes a friend with the neighborhood boy, has some troubles of his own, and a woman, a new neighbor across the street, and so there's some interaction between both them, and
pretty much just takes place on his lawn and in that neighborhood, and it's a character study, I guess you would say.
For sure.
Definitely a dramedy, like this more serious Will Ferrell, more Stranger Than Fiction-ish.
Yeah.
Stranger Than Fiction-ish Will
the
Ferrell.
same type of acting for him.
Not like Step Brothers.
Still some good funny parts. Yeah, I like him.
You liked him. You liked it. What did you really like about it?
I like those character study type movies, and I like there's some funny in there too, but there's lesson learning and
it's that kind of funny, like life sucks kind of funny,
for sure.
Those kind of jokes that everyone can relate to, sort of thing.
And I'm a big I guess it's kind of I'm a big underdog fan.
Yeah.
So anything.
He's pretty much an underdog in this movie.
So,
and there's no neat happy ending. Well, I don't think that's a spoiler. Like it's realistic in a way.
Yeah,
this is a guy with problems.
Yeah.
And
he brings
there's no easy solutions.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's not like he's the perfect guy at all. But,
not at all. He obviously has made mistakes and whatnot, but he's still a likable character.
Yeah,
I think that's great about Will Ferrell is he can be a very imperfect character, but you still are rooting for him, and I think that was important with his character.
And then his interaction with the other main characters, with the boy especially, and then the women are the other women that he deals with. I really enjoy.
And there was a nice realism to it. Like this could happen maybe on your street kind of
thing. For sure. And there is some funny parts that I laughed really hard.
There were a couple. He was embarrassing me now. I mean, it's definitely humorous if you like that sort of very dark, dry.
But not all the way through, just certain points.
And a bit of poignancy and all that stuff, which I like those kind of stories that are really, because it's really like that kind of life story where it's not all funny, it's not all depressing, it's just one of those things.
Yeah, for sure.
So I thought it was a really nice, it's a small movie, I don't know, it is Will Ferrell, but I don't know what kind of, how it's going to do or whatever, but I would recommend it if you like Will Ferrell, the Stranger Than Fiction kind of Will Ferrell. Yeah. And it was based on a short story, it's well written, it's well directed.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's a first-time director.
Yeah, I think so too, And I never heard anything about it until I saw that there was a Will Ferrell.
Not really, Well, that's what's great about film festivals is we get to experience some things that we maybe not would have heard of. So that's why we wanted you guys to hear of it, because we would recommend it. So how many Jimmies would you give it out of 5?
I give it 3.5, maybe 4. No, probably 3.5. So a little above the middle of the line.
Yeah, I think I'd probably give it 3 3/4 Gabs.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, and I recommend it.
It's maybe a rental kind of movie, and who knows if it'll even be in theaters or when, we don't know, but it's called Everything Must Go. Obviously, it's like the yard sale term, but it's also sort of the life, sort of the be ironic, you know, in his life.
Yeah.
Everything must go.
Yeah.
He's got to start over.
Yeah.
And also the relationship with material goods is kind of interesting too, because we think so much of we sort of put so much stock in our like belongings, and in a way they've all we've got, but on another way they're kind of irrelevant. Like at the end of the day, it's just junk.
Yeah,
so that was kind of interesting too. But our reviews aren't junk, so keep watching. Thank you so much, James.
Thank you for having me.
I hope that you'll join me again.
It's my honor.
Please let us know if you enjoy James, and maybe we'll have him back.
It was my first time, so I
enjoyed
apologize.
Good job. No, excellent job. I enjoyed you. Thanks a lot,
All right,
James.
thank you very much.
Thanks for watching.